And Bingo was his name. Oh. Um, I'm getting more noise than I would want to get. More noise. Sorry, that's gonna echo a bit. Um, hey, what's not right? That's right. But turn that down a couple of decibels, maybe 1 decibel, maybe. Let's try that, guys. Let me know how I sound. Turn that to live chat. Um, I should have been set up sooner, and then I wasn't set up sooner. Seems to go that way. How's everyone doing? I'm sure someone's here just about sneaking in right this moment. There's 47. I was genuinely thinking either you or Dean's gonna be in just about when I was saying that. Seemed like the right timing. Yeah, your town looks way too cold for me though, buddy. But I also like struggle to breathe when it's even a little bit cold. My lungs get really fucked up. So I have a genuine reason to be extremely adverse to anything remotely cold. I don't want. Cold is not my friend. So I got some new smoke today, some new stuff to smoke. It's sugar wax. Is it a sugar wax? Is that what they call it? Well, the strain is called Slurricane XL, like a slurry and a hurricane put together. Um, that might help you understand it. 47. And they call it a live sugar, maybe? Let me see if I can find out. The strange girls on the thumbnail. You remember when I was doing tarot the other day, right? Those are cards that are similar to tarot cards, but not. They're not tarot because they don't follow the tarot organization, but they work similarly. Um, and those three cards represent. I pulled cards to tell me what to expect out of this stream, and those three cards are the cards that I pulled. Oh, not vaporizers, concentrates. It's just called a sugar, not a live sugar or anything like that. Just a sugar. Once I get set up proper and get my camera on, I'll show you what that looks like. It's pretty. It looks nice. I would have 47 said that those three girls are my concubines, but I think at least two of them would kill me. They would jump straight out of those pictures and strangle me, and not in any way that I enjoy. Um, so I've been smoking marijuana medically for a little over 2 decades. My health would be a lot worse without it. And the doctors think I might have MS, and if I do have MS, it would be about from 7 years ago and would have progressed a lot more without the marijuana than with it. Also, you know by now, it's a 420 stream. We're smoking on stream. You know that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Um. Hey now, hey now. There we go. Totally forgot about it. Totally forgot the name of the stream too, right? No, I don't think you meant anything offensive and I didn't take it offensively. But I do take an opportunity when anyone says smoking is bad to be like, I mean, yes, I'm putting smoke or vapor or whatever into my lungs. That's bad for my lungs. Chemicals in the pills that you take are bad for your body as well. A lot of things that we do are really bad for our body, even the things that we do that are healthy and good for us have bad things that they do. And it's about doing the right things in the right amount for the right reasons. Not everyone needs to put smoke in their lungs to be healthy, but if it's, you know, not being able to organize my life, or I need to make sure I'm really careful about my lungs and keep my lungs really healthy to counteract smoking, I'm going to take the smoking, right? Um and medicine is like that. Health is like that. We have to take care of what is going to take the most care of ourselves. I have my lungs checked regularly. I still breathe more deeply than most people. Like when you go to the doctor and they take the thing, they say take a deep breath. Most people they that's not even a full breath for me. If you watch me breathe, one full breath is, and that's normal breathing. Do I know who is Scuff? Scoof? No, I don't. I also don't know if I'm saying that right because I know those letters might be pronounced slightly different in your language. Hopefully, kudos for trying. Let's shine a bit more light down here because I know 47, you're not gonna care that much, but people watching later might care. And again, for the theme of it, this is the Slurricane sugar concentrate. That looked delicious. How much focus can we get on that? Not very good. Delicious. Um, I had a tiny bit of it earlier. It doesn't have much flavor to it one way or the other. It's pretty potent though. It's good. It hits hard. It's pretty quick. I took a hit of this and then I had a cigarette and then I was like, okay. Granted, I also had a hit off of this at the same time, which is Show Me, as in Show Me State, as in Missouri, green crack concentrate. 1,000 milligram cartridge tested at skibbledy dum something like 82%, which is kind of low for a cartridge, but I'm glad they're giving honest numbers. On safety pin, work with me. Not safety pin, paperclip, work with me. No, I don't want that much. I want like half of that. Oh my god, guy. 47, I'm having a hard time. Save me. Save me from myself. The dream is true. Dream is true. What's up, second viewer? Are you gonna hit the like button before 47 does? Actually, 47, you might be the second viewer. I might be the first viewer. Oh no, there is a second viewer. How about that? Lawers. So it's not lawyers because there's no Y, so it's Lars. Right? That's the intent. It's gotta be. How's it going? How are you today? Welcome to the stream. I'm fairly certain your first time here. That or you've said something and I just haven't noticed, and that's entirely on me. I'm getting better at that, but that's largely thanks to people like 47 and Dean who are here all the time, and therefore I don't go 2 hours without having someone talking. Okay. So I appreciate that you were probably asking if Lars speaks Russian. But please remember to also, if you need to use Russian, provide an English translation, please. Even if you're communicating with someone that it doesn't know the English, I want to know what's being said, please. As long as we can keep to providing translations, I'm not gonna say English only. But if we can't translate what we're saying, with me only knowing English, I can't moderate non-English. It's not because I am anti anything. I have to be able to moderate what's being said. If I had a Russian moderator that I knew for sure would moderate with my terms and had known him for a real long time, I would probably. Yeah, and like I said, I immediately kind of suspected even before he replied. I'm like, I bet he's asking if he speaks Russian. Just I would have appreciated in parentheses, do you speak Russian or does Lars speak Russian? That way I can just glance at it and be like, okay, I don't need to wonder what's being said. I mean, long term, if the channel gets real big, I would really like to have moderators that speak a few different languages, but then try to like, hey, keep it mostly English, if you need to greet someone in a different language, if someone doesn't speak English at all and you need to translate for them, uh, you know. But otherwise, for now, I can't even quite do that much. Or I guess also if Lars doesn't understand English well enough to keep up with me, you can translate what I'm saying to him. But like, I don't know, mark it somehow that it's what I've said. Obviously it's a hard barrier to cross. But I don't want to exclude anyone for any reason. I don't want to say because I don't know what you're saying, you can't be here. That one? Either way, I'll go through my tattoos in the order that I got them. How about that? Very first tattoo ever. My best friend in high school drew this. I had it gone over when I was in prison, and he made the lines a lot thicker. It had faded, and I had the blacks gone over. It's okay, but he made it kind of worse. But my best friend drew this. It was never quite how we wanted it to be when it came out, but it is my first tattoo ever, and it's obviously very special because she drew it. The next tattoo I got was the one I think you're asking about. Let me see if I can get that visible kind of there, that kind of. But here, let me see if I can find exactly what that is if you hold on a minute. That way you can get a better view of what you're actually seeing. Um, I mean, if you look at my channel, you can see the kanji there that it is. But I wanted to find something to show you. That's only part of it. Well, fine, this'll work. Here, hold on a second. No. Also, what the fuck? Okay, sorry. So the tattoo is this kanji and this kanji. This is Kage no Uta. Kage Uta, which is shadow song or Kage song. So, simple answer to your question, what is this particular tattoo? Kage song, shadow song, my name. The next tattoo I got, this was done in prison. The next tattoo I got, this was also in prison. All the others were in prison. You got the pentagram and an Om symbol inside. I thought that went really well together because they basically mean the same thing. The sound Om is the sound that encompasses all of reality, all of the universe, all things in one. And the pentagram is the combination of all elements and spirit. Combination, the union of spirit and body. And then the last one is unfinished. The guy who did this is the guy who taught me to draw. And this is a koi fish. I know it's hard to see because it's just the outline, but it's a koi fish splashing. Obviously, koi fish is symbol of luck, and everything. So I suspect that got your question answered. I was just about to show you something else related. Hold on. Oh! You haven't seen this 47. Let me show off real quick. So I mentioned the guy who taught me how to draw. You haven't seen my drawings. Come on. Quit it. Just get to my gallery. There we go. All right. Transition over here. Are you gonna? Okay, there we go. I think we can embiggen this, right? There. That should work. So this is something I drew after prison, but I'm just going in the order there on the website. But I learned how to draw like this in prison. I can't draw anything else. I can't do anime, manga, whatever. I can't do cartoon stuff. I can't do nature drawing. I can't draw buildings. I can draw portraits. It's harder now, and I can't do so well, and I don't really try anymore because of my shoulder. But I think getting to the point that I could draw like this is. I still look at this and I'm like, how the fuck did I do this? Because I think it looks really fucking good. So this is a picture of me. I drew this in 2015, right after I got out of prison. But this is a picture of me taken in 2008, I want to say. The braid is actually a comb in. It's got a little comb on the end, and it's a hair extension, and I braided that and combed it in. Because I had to have my hair cut short because I was going in the Marine Corps. Um, my recruiter actually thought the extension was super cool, but I couldn't actually grow my hair out like that. Um, as I go through, it's not the easiest to see on this, but the eyes. The eyes is the coolest thing I learned about, but you can kind of see it on this one. There's a highlight there, there's a highlight there, there's a highlight there, there's a highlight there. Eyes always have two and exactly two highlights, and the highlights counter each other. I wanted it to stay full screen. I guess it's not gonna do that. Whatever. This is someone that I met for a little while. I don't even remember who she is anymore. Not an ex or anything. We didn't date. I really thought I did really good on the shirt. I think you can see the creases really well. And the shadow of the crease through the letters and everything. I was pretty happy with that. This is my cousin when he was in his 40s. Long ass time ago. It's one of my earlier ones when I was practicing. I was really mostly working on getting stuff like this and like this dimpling and still kind of learning teeth and the nose area. You can see where the eyes, the actual pupils, don't have nearly as much detail. And the eyebrows aren't too good. Yeah, I've tried paint. I can't do anything color. I can just do pencil. This is so for real strong comparison. You saw one of my last first. This is, if not the very first, one of the... Well, no, I don't have any of the very first things I drew because those were things I drew for him that he sold cheaply and gave me a little bit of the money. Because it was prison, we got paid in, like, stamps or whatever. So you can see, like, there's no shading to the teeth, really. They still look way too flat and straight. The hairline is not blended well. It's real blocky. The spacing between the hair is real sharp and not blended. I hadn't figured out how to blend that stuff in yet. But, like, you can see where I'm really picking up. Like, I got her chin also. I couldn't get the roundness there and keep a good shape. So there's this weird curvature to her face. But it kind of looked that way in the picture. This is my... I want to say she's my cousin, my grandmother's niece. When she was young and pretty. Which, to be fair, like, she was pretty. Hey, hold on. That one is next. This is a chick off the back of a magazine that I did for practice. It's early. It's the nose. Oh my god. Looking back in these heavy ass lines. They were pretty dark in the picture. Um but this was trying to figure out how to use my eraser. The main point of doing this, why he had me draw her, was all her hair is done using the eraser. This beauty piercing, this nose ring, her gauges here, a lot of her is being drawn, and you can kind of see if you get critical. Of course, it's not going to let me zoom in like that. Of course, it's just not going to let me zoom in properly. But you can see where, like, oh yeah, that's clearly been erased out, but you can see that that is hair. You can see these threads of hair have been erased out of the background. So that's where I learned how to do that. And then this, I was doing some of the same, learning that still. Getting better at teeth here. getting just a little better at everything. This is my grandpa when he was in the Navy. I want to say Navy based on the uniform. Pretty sure my grandpa in the Navy. I still have this portrait and the picture, the original right next to it, in what is now my room above my bed, because it was my grandmother's room and bed. This is another one I did shortly out of prison. Someone who used to be a very good friend's daughter. Obviously, you can see where I've gone from getting better. This is still very flat and non-dimensional to this. To me, pops out of the screen. This feels so three-dimensional. It feels like it takes up a three-dimensional space. I remember as I was drawing it, I felt like I was cheating everything. The butterflies, I was not drawing butterflies. I was squiggling and then erasing around it more or less, and then smudging it to look nice. That butterfly on her cheek, I was... However I got away with making it look that exact, I was not being that exact. All these precise lines, I was not being precise. I was being what felt like reckless. But, you just eventually learn to kind of let the image pull itself out of the page, right? Is the only way I can describe it. This is one of my very, very first. This would have been my aunt, but she died right about this age. The ribbon. I have always been so proud about this ribbon. This is the first time I ever tried anything like that. It's not got a lot of depth or anything, but you can tell that's a ribbon tied in a bow. You can tell this is from a very, very old portrait. And I feel like it looks like it's from the 1920s, because it is. I couldn't figure out how to make her teeth look right because the image was so blurry. But I think I captured that image really well overall. This is something that I did for someone in prison, and I said I'd do it real cheap on what he could afford if I could keep it for the gallery. And it's his daughter or something, and he knows my background. He said, that's fine. I can have the rights for it in my gallery if he can get it done real super cheap. Fair enough. If I remembered who it was or anything, I would never divulge that information, obviously. This is a family member back in the 1930s, 40s, but I don't remember who. I think I was starting on this one to get really, really good at defining hair. This image really helped. But particularly the contrast that his jaw and neck have gave me so much opportunity to just dial all of this in. His tie really was kind of that shiny. And I think I got the softness of his coat. It's kind of a svelte, very soft fabric. I think I know exactly which jacket that is. I think it's in one of the closets. This is Haley something, the lead singer of Paramore? Hold on. Singer of Paramore. Hayley Williams, yeah, lead singer of Paramore. Circa 2012, I think. Again, you can tell super early. There's no depth in the hat and hair. I was figuring out faces. The clothing, the body. I was starting to try to shape fingers, obviously, but and jewelry. I was trying to be like, okay, this is how this should be done. But clearly, there was no priority outside of right there. I'm going through all of these just because I never have, and I'm doing it on stream for the record. Hope that's not annoying. But yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm only saying that I'm going through all of them because I feel annoying. This is, again, someone's girlfriend that said I could keep it if I did it super cheap. I could keep a a copy of it for the archives, and there's the copy. I was excited to try this one because the freckles were kind of hard. I couldn't read the depth in the photo. I'm not happy with this area, the line of her jaw. But her tongue and the tongue ring and the teeth detail, the buck teeth, I am fantastically happy with all of that. Just and the lip, I feel like I got the depth of the lip so well in there, and the stretch of the freckles through the chin. I didn't try to match her freckles exactly, obviously, so I feel like getting those freckles to feel stretched was real nice. And this shading through here, just that stretch of the cheek around the showing off the tongue ring, the eyeliner. Um, that was a real step up section, real step up picture. This was cool because obviously it's really low definition. It had to be. It couldn't be high definition. The picture, wherever it is fairly small, but larger than the original. The original, this is an album cover for a Bass Hunter CD. So I was drawing off of a CD-sized image. So his face was only, you know, size of my pinky nail. So I drew a little bit more definition than was in the picture. But I had to be like, look, this is what I know this face is shaped like in general. So I went for less is more. Let's bring the eye away from the face, into the car, into the headlights. That's what I wanted to do with it. I wanted to show off what I'd learned with that, with my being able to do illumination. And I feel like I nailed it. I feel like everything in this picture is shiny. And I wanted to work on the clothes was another big one. The wrinkles in the pants and the leather jacket and all that detail. And I think I nailed every single bit of what I wanted out of this image and more. And the headlights, the way that I manage it, and then again, it's just using the eraser. All of this, if you think about it, you can tell that's just the eraser being brought through from the big ass highlight. Even this is just a big old erase spot to make a glare. Um, Dragged my eraser up here through the windshield, and all this underglow. And it was great to see this come out because I was like, great, I have absolutely learned how to do that. These highlights around here, obviously, too. That's eraser marks. Um, and this is the lead actress from Tomorrowland. I don't know what year this was. I think I was still in prison. Um, it's I far from my best, far from my worst. This is okay. This is my niece. This is her aunt, my brother's girlfriend's, her mother's sister. So her aunt, I've never met her. But this is in the hospital. I couldn't do the detail on her name tag, so I just was like, let's just make a shiny tag. I thought getting the detail on her shirt here, the depth of the darkness. This is a black shirt where you can barely really see the wrinkles, and I thought getting the depth of that and this detail word. And then I think this is probably one of the first profiles I ever did. Obviously, I've gotten way better at blending the hairline through here. You can see that ponytail rogued over the undercroft here. Um, and this hairline, this tiny detail of hair here. Let me zoom in there. And then the depth on the eyes, the eyelashes, just the entire face. I had really improved. This was 2015. I was getting out this year, but I was still locked up. So I got out the year she was born. And this is my niece with her zodiac chart over here. right? See, I can't do that. All of that other stuff, people tell me that portraits and faces are the hardest thing. Besides like hands, obviously. I can't do all the stuff you're talking about. Um, so this is my niece. Obviously I am proud as fuck of the detail. Like, there's nothing I don't like about this picture. There are things that I didn't think I could possibly like as I was drawing it. But like the giant baby eyes, the huge baby nose, the depth of the creases on her lip and her chin, the fluffy blanket, the wispy tiny hair that looks like a lace headband. It looks lacy. The bow, obviously, you know, we saw the bow on my aunt. Ultimately, the little girl. This is obviously just infinitely better. Tossed the clouds up behind her. I think they look so great, so floofy. Obviously, I'm biased to get about this picture because it's my niece, but like this is one of my favorite pictures. I think it's one of the best I've done. That's my older brother, her dad. That is the face he made. So he was leaned forward. I rotated the picture a little bit to, I think this was a more natural angle to look at it. But this is the look on his face when she was born. His hair is really rough and thick and dark, and that's really hard to blend. So I didn't know what to do with his hair, but honestly, this isn't too bad except for that this is way more gray than his hair is. I just but the glasses, his glasses are so thick, and I thought that having this detail get through there was really cool to manage that. That adds so much reality to it. Obviously, again, the what I really learned is all this depth and this shading and these lines. This scar here. He and I have my scar starts over here and goes this way to my lip. But we both have similar scars. We're both told we were born with them, and we both have very abusive parents. This is my cousin when she was in some odd grade being a cheerleader. I think I did the glasses super fucking awesome. The shadows on the glasses, fucking I love it. The ears. I don't know how hard I tried with her hair because this is more recent. This is 2015. I don't think I was too focused on the hair. I think I was focused on the glasses and stuff. The necklace, I think I fucking nailed it. Like you can see the detail in the clasp and everything. I think overall I kind of blew this out of the park, except for I left her hair just a little bit lifeless, but it's fucking yanked back in a ponytail. I got some detail in there, like, she liked it. Oh, Butterfly Girl, this is her mom and brother. Again, just some of my fucking absolute favorite I've ever done. All this detail, the shininess in her shirt, in her design. This tree, I didn't think there was any way I was gonna get this to look like a tree. And I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking throw lines on the page. I'm gonna take my blender, I'm gonna fucking rub it around. God damn it, I've done really good with the rest of this drawing. The shark's alright. Everything else is awesome. I'm just gonna make this a spot on the fucking shirt. And then I step back, and you can kind of tell how rough it is. But I step back, and I'm like, holy shit, that's a fucking palm tree. And that's the beautiful thing about it, is like, drawing is so emotional. Any kind of art, I guess, is so emotional that, like, it's especially sometimes in those moments that you're like, you're pressing through it. You're just like, I'm so frustrated that I can't envision how this is going to look. And maybe that's partially unique to me because of my aphantasia, because I can't close my eyes and see an image. Um, it might be a different experience. But stepping away from that, where that emotion of such frustration was put into it, and you can read, I think, that frustration in the strokes, in the roughness of that texture. But holy shit, that's a fucking palm tree. That is an angry ass palm tree, but it's a palm tree. And obviously, like I said, everything else in this picture, I, I could nitpick on some heavy lines in the shaping of her hair through here, but also her hair is really pulled back tight into that bun, and you can tell, oh, hey, she's got her hair pulled back tight kind of willy-nilly because she's a mom into a messy bun back here. You can see a little bit of the scrunchie right there. Their skin tones are so similar. They're both extremely pale. So getting his arm at this angle. So yeah, I am spectacularly pleased. This is really hard to see. I don't know what year this was taken, but we had address books that we could get in prison, and the outside was really bad quality, and the fake leather would strip off, and this is the paper that was underneath. And I didn't have drawing paper at the time, and I wanted to draw this self-portrait of the picture I'd just taken while I was locked up. I think for that limitation, this couldn't come out any fucking better. This is so... like, for the shit paper that I'm drawing on, this hair, like, there's hardly any eye to be determined, right? But you can see all of the depth. You can see the shape of my eyebrows. You can see the low cut of my eyelid, the low hang of my eyelids, and this depth in the hair. You can see this strand of hair that comes in front. This is going behind it and coming around this way, and you can see the curls down around here. And the collar of my shirt, everything, the shape of the hand, everything. Just, I don't know how I did it on that paper, but I think that is spectacular. I guess that's all of them. Oh no, here's the rest. You saw that I did some to practice doing something other than portraits, but I did these in the exact same way. I took the album art and I overlaid my grid, and I gridded everything over, and then I drew it from there, which is a really good way to do portraits, and make them really accurate. And then I did my own background elements, but the skeleton and the hat, etc., are done through a grid. But God, I think for the shading and everything that I did here, I fucking killed it. And then, so that's My Chemical Romance concept art, or album art. More of their concept art. This is the big marching band guy holding the patient. I've got ink highlights through here. You can see, I think this is so fucking cool. This bone definition, the hat definition through here, through the rib cage area. That's all inked. All inked highlights through there. Inked highlights here and around his fingers, eyes, mouth. I think that inking just added so much to this picture, and I'm so glad I took that chance. We've seen and talked about that. And then this was just fun. So I don't remember if this is like the image on this page of the album or what. More of their album art. Obviously, like, I'm really happy about it. But what was so much fun is taking the charcoal and the different grades of graphite and writing out all of the lyrics to Famous Last Words, and then just fucking them around all over the place and smudging them. Um, I think the entire song is on this page. And I had so much fun. So much fun doing that. Um yeah, that's all the art. Then there's some poetry. Oh, can we like bring that up? No? Here we go. Um I'm not gonna read this all because it's pretty explicit. But someone y'all can go back and read this, and I'll tell the story about this while I have it up here. Um, so this was during around about the time of George Floyd, and I live in that area. Unless I'm mixing people up, right? Let me double check. I could be mixing up names, but because there were a couple in similar situations. Um, yeah, I think it happened in this area. I know there were just a crap ton of protests in this area, and it was a big deal here. But around all of that time and stuff, and I mean, the story is in the poem. Like, I was pissed off about. I don't remember exactly what it was. It's probably up here in the beginning. But maybe not. No, I guess it's not. I don't say why I was yelling. But I was yelling and angry about something, and then my brother came up and said, "Stop yelling." I said, "Dude, fuck you. No, I'm pissed off. Something in the world is fucked up and pissing me off. Um, you know, there's a problem. I want to loudly state that there's a fucking problem and something needs to be done with it because no one's doing anything. So no, I'm not gonna stop fucking yelling about it because that's fucking stupid. Why the fuck would I stop yelling?" Which is the last line. So the point of showing that, I have hi Scott. While I blabber, if you want to go back like 2 minutes, you can read the poem that I'm talking about. Um, so I've been on stage a lot. I did choir, I did school band, I did other stuff. I'm sort of used to the stage. Um, I did church band. I've done a couple of bands in high school, drumming, singing, bass. Um, but that's all kind of intimate around people you know. When I was locked up, I actually was in. Quick aside, because this is cool. I was in an all male, and we had the option to bring women in and act with us, but we chose because Shakespeare, all male, um, all male of the Bard's play Macbeth. I'm not in the theater. I can say Macbeth. And we went with four weird sisters, and I played one of the four weird sisters. We did a 90-minute rendition of Macbeth, called Quick Brewed Macbeth. The director had done it as a 60-minute that he wrote in a competition that he either won or took a very high prize. I think he won the competition with it. And he brought it to us, and we had an extra 30 minutes we could use, and we're like, hey, we're in prison. We want to use every fucking moment that we can. The inmates are going to come watch us. They want this to be as long as we can possibly make it. And he said, cool. I'm gonna let you guys. We're all gonna go over Macbeth together, and you guys help me write the other 30 minutes. Add in the rest of it. So we're all actually co-authors of that version of Macbeth. Um, and we're credited as co-authors. He's like, these guys genuinely wrote 30 minutes of this entire play, you know. The third night of performance, we had people from the streets coming in, family and stuff, but we also had critics, Broadway critics. Broadway critics. One of the reviews, they all gave us direct reviews. One of the reviews, she stood up, she says, one, besides the fact, you know, I didn't know what to expect. I forgot that I was in a prison because you guys are absolutely great performers, which, like, at least 10 of the guys on stage were openly crying, and I was one of them at this point. Like, we're in a play on stage in a bunch of men. We're fine with crying at this point. We don't care. She says, I can't believe the quality of this. I can't believe you've had 3 months to rehearse this, to practice this, and only 2 days a week for a few hours. People rehearse for a year every day to do as well as you've done, if that well. And you wrote 30 minutes of this in that time. She says, I don't know what was quick brewed about this. The way that you threaded the scenes together, the way that you put it all together, you call it quick brewed, but I don't know what was missing. I don't know what you removed from this 6-7 hour play to make it an hour and a half. Nothing's missing. You have staged it, you have plotted it and rewritten it so that everything gets demonstrated. The entire story is told without missing any beats. And we did that by basically the stage was set up into almost 3 stages, and we acted out multiple scenes at a time in ways that worked out as kind of throwbacks and memories and overlaps. Often the Weird Sisters would be narrating their lines as a scene was happening, and that really filled it in and tightened it up. But like these Broadway critics were just like praising us for our performance and for being part of the writing team at this point, for being co-authors. So that was a spectacular opportunity. So back to the poem, all of that to talk about that poem. Clearly I'm used to the stage, I'm okay with the stage, but even in prison, that's like pretty much, guys, I knew everyone in that room for the most part. You know, we fucking did shit together, you know. I went to a open mic poetry night at a bar in Kansas City, and I was having a good time, and someone asked me if I had anything to read, and I'm like, oh no, I don't think I can. And they're like, come on, you've got something, right? I can tell you've written something. I'm like, you know what, fine, I can try. And I'm like, I'd have to read it off my phone. Is that cool? She's like, yeah, no, absolutely. People do that all the time. It's an open mic. So I get up there, I grab my phone, and I'm literally sitting here with my phone in my hand, shaking. I don't know how well the camera is picking that up, but shaking. I'm gonna extra shake just to make sure. But like genuinely like this, looking at my phone. And someone's like, I think when she called me up, she was saying, this is my first time. Everyone's like, hell yeah, virgin, fresh meat. I'm like, great, I'm a fucking virgin again, popping a cherry. In front of an audience this time. God, at least only the dog was watching the first time. Well, it was a cat, and she didn't really care, but whatever. So I'm fucking nervous as all hell out, and I read this poem, this extra charged political poem about this shit that had just happened. And this poem, if you read it, it challenges the audience. It says, hey, if you haven't stood up and said something, then you're fucking part of the problem. You are a fucking little baby with a goddamn pacifier in your mouth, whining and crying, waiting for someone to give you a fucking titty to shut you the fuck up. if you are not actively standing up and trying to do something about this. And I was like, you know what, this might piss some people off, and I guess it's supposed to. And it got the response. It shocked the entire audience, and it was very hitting. It, ups, downs, lows, highs. Every beat hit how I wanted it to. I could tell, and I got done, and like everyone's clapping and cheering, and genuinely, I'm in such a fog. I'm like, holy shit, they really liked that. People were really, really into it. Even when I'm like, hey, I'm intentionally offending 90% of you. I know at least 90% of you are not actively being part of the solution. Fuck all of you. And they're like, that's great. They're like, you should be doing that. You're correct. We are not. And I'm walking out. I'm like, I need to get out the door and have a cigarette because I'm just like, I exist as butterflies. There is not a portion of my body that is not butterflies. And this guy was reaching out to shake my hand and say, great job. And I didn't even notice. And he's like, hey, man, hey, homie. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I reach over and I'm like, how you doing, man? He's like, that was awesome. I'm like, that's cool. I appreciate it. I didn't see you. I need a cigarette. He's like, I get it. You did really great. You should come again. That bar's closed now though, so pandemic and everything. But yeah, it was a hell of a lot of fucking fun, and I'm so glad I got to do that, and I can't wait till I'm on stage like that again in any capacity. I don't give a fuck about the fear. I love it. I love, in the worst, sickest, most deranged way, I love being on that stage and just wanting to shit my pants, not knowing if I'm gonna make it through what I'm trying to do, not knowing if I'm gonna be able to finish the next 3 words, because everyone's eyes are on me, and if I don't say it exactly how I mean to say it, if I don't deliver the tone that I mean to deliver, if I don't perform, if I don't hit the tone, if I don't hit the beat, if I don't, etc., etc., it can all go flat in that quick of a time, and I've done it. I've mopped performances like that. Um, it's amazing though. I can't wait to be back on the stage. Ah, so Turbo Golf Racing, yeah. Hopefully my controller's charged. I forgot to be charging it. Okay, so what I need to do is swap those. Turn that on. In Turbo Golf Racing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's the final. You're falling asleep, so goodbye. Alright, man, you have a wonderful night. Thanks for sticking around for my stories. Makes me feel good. Hope you sleep well. Hmm. Damn it. Fuck you. Don't be a pain in the ass. I get cranberry grape Dr. Pepper at Sonic. It is so goddamn refreshing. Oh, I get it with no ice because I can't do ice. Poor little toothless can't handle it. I mean, to be fair, Sonic drinks are kind of just refreshing in general. I think you go McDonald's Sprite, anything from Sonic, anything else from McDonald's as far as refreshing goes. Whoops. I need to get some studio diffusers for my lights. My eyes are so sensitive, but I need the room to be lit up for the camera. I don't know if, as weird as it sounds, my understanding is if I ever have the choice, having a dark colored room with lights being diffused and reflected at me would give very good directed light towards me without reflections off of walls and stuff hurting my eyes, because my eyes are that level sensitive. I don't know how much it would cost to paint this room, but even if I could, it would be way too much work. I don't think it would be reasonable. God damn it. Everything about life. What the hell was that shit, car? That wasn't refreshing. God damn it. No! Oh, God damn it. Don't do it. Get the fuck off the roof. Okay, so I inhaled my soda. And my eyes watered so bad that part of my hair is genuinely damp. Oh. Ouch. Excuse me. No. Beautiful. Oh, is that gonna go in? Oh my god, no, it's not. That would have been so perfect, though. Just not doing well. No! Boo! Garbage. Old school frosty cream soda. Gotta drink it like a commercial too, because it's so big. Gotta keep that thumb upwards as you drink it. You ever pay attention to commercials? And I genuinely do drink my drinks like this, can or bottle, a lot of the time, instead of a grip around, because it's easier for the size of my hand, my small hand. But they'll hold their bottles like this, and I know it's kind of canceling out due to the nature of my software, but with their thumb upwards. And that's so that, or in movies, and that's so that as they drink, you can see that label. And the irony of all that is because attractive people drink that way in commercials to make drinks seem more attractive by showing the label. Holding your drink like that can help you seem more attractive. Not the reason that I do it, but I've had an ex tell me, "Hey, do you do that because it kind of looks hot?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "It seems like you're trying to be attractive by doing it." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I don't know. It's just, people in commercials do it and it looks hot when they do it. So it seems like you're trying to look hot." And I'm like, "So you're saying I'm hot?" Being my girlfriend at the time, of course, she was like, "Well, yes." Which was clearly absolutely not the point she was really making. But at the same time, like, what she had said is, "I look hot when I do that. It's a hot thing to do, and it seems like I'm trying to be hot." My takeaway is that I was successfully being hot. I think that's fair. Gonna go too far right, isn't it? You know what? Fine. Not so fine overall. Fucking. I mean, okay, yeah, it really was fine. Although, Puppet Gamer a Smurf. Not because he beat us as a new rank rookie, but because that was a pretty Smurfy move. Damn it. I took too much time there at the end. I didn't see what Puppet was doing enough to say whether or not. I mean, also, again, could be someone who's had practice on someone else's account. It feels Smurf. I mean, motherfucker. I don't know. I don't know. And there's nothing wrong with like just being a noob and being really good. It's just a little unusual in this game, although by now maybe there's a lot of new players coming in that have been, again, practicing with someone else, watching someone play, watching streamers. Get back down, ball. Back down, ball, ball out of bounds. I really needed to spin 180 properly to hit that at the right angle. That's really hard to do sometimes. Did Scott not stick around? Was Scott not happy about the poetry? I'm sorry, Scott, if that was boring. So what I hit, but I didn't hit anything that meant to hit. Son of Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch, hit the ring, thank you. So happy if that hit that first ring. I would have been impressed if it hit the second one. I'll take that shot overall, though. That's like... Yeah. Oh, I gotta remember, there's a new fucking way to play. I'll know it when I see it. And I don't think that Volt Flare was the first one to do this, because someone else was doing it ahead of him in his recording. But, people are finding really stupid ways to do really stupid things. And I don't know if they're going to be patched out or not. I mean, it's literally just more absolutely cutting the shit out of corners things. And it takes skill, but it's certainly not like Cog Way, where it's very intentional the way you're meant, definitely the way you're meant to play, you know? Yeah, we're gonna get more wins than Evan, because I think Evan's really not gonna play until the tournament. I don't exactly know his reason, but it is kind of what he said, but he didn't seem very sure when he said it. All but not where I wanted to put it. God damn it. Mm. Shit. Yes! Oh! Oh, if that goes in. Oh my god. Holy shit, do it. Do it. Holy fuck. I mean, obviously that's shot of the match. What? Fuck that. No. Why you go that way, ball? Clearly not the right way to go. God damn it. Damn it. No! Too much height. Okay, I think it confused our balls and just sent us both off weird directions, but it looked cool, actually. So, whatevs. Tree! Garbage ass. Garbage. Ah, that almost worked. Well, you've got to go through the tunnel. Ball. No, not that direction. Don't you dare. Oh, good. I don't like this hole. I think they thought they were pretty clever. And I think they're just annoying little bottoms. Indeed. Well, here's the everybody. Yes. Yeah. It. So that was embarrassing. Everybody in this group's embarrassed for. Like, I've beaten this entire crew before, at least in one match. I think I've beaten everyone here in at least one match where they weren't, like, just fucking up. Rocket League's aight. Rocket League is indeed pretty fun. How do you feel about Turbo Golf Racing? For no particular reason. I just had to joke. I didn't know if you thought I was playing Rocket League or no, I like Rocket League. I was in Rocket League very early on. I haven't played it much since it went free to play. Kind of like TF2. Didn't like it as much after it went free to play. You did think I was playing Rocket League? Well, obviously, you're intelligent enough to have seen the logo on the screen and all the banners that say Turbo Golf Racing by now to know that it's not Rocket League. So this is Turbo Golf Racing. It's in early access on Game Pass and Steam. Well, Xbox and Steam, and it's on Game Pass if you have Game Pass. It launches. I think April 4th is launch day. They're doing the launch tournament on April 4th. I think all 4 of these guys are going to be in it. I got a new best. That's why I'm pretty sure most of the top 100 are picking up. I wasn't the first one, I don't think, but, I saw people doing it a little bit before me and more often after, but I think they're picking up using that celebration to congratulate on, new personal best. I'll look at chat when I'm not in the hole. I saw it move, don't worry. My current challenge, which is not gonna happen, one of the event organizers, Evan, wants me to get into the top 500 before April 4th. I am currently bouncing rapidly between rank 1500 and rank 1200. All 4 of these guys, I think, are in the top 100 for sure, if not the top 50. Embarrassed, whoop whoop. Yeah, obviously, don't really be embarrassed. I rambled without necessarily responding to what you were saying, and I'm sorry about that. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream, thanks for coming, I'm happy to have you here. I don't know what I was trying to say, thanks for See, I don't have company at my house ever, so usually when I say thanks to anyone for talking to me, I'm leaving their house, thanks for having me. Maybe it's just a Missouri thing, I don't fucking know. I rant and ramble a whole lot. I have another channel where I do drum covers, there's a link in the description below. My camera keeps losing frame on me and I don't like it. I'm using that follow your face so that it doesn't show too much of a frame and it makes me feel more in frame. Anyway, yeah, drum covers down below. I think I have like 7 covers up now, whoop. I've done 2 weeks in a row. And if for some whatever reason you feel like you enjoy my ranting and raving rambling, hitting that like button and subscribing would absolutely make my day. I have no income, I'm fighting for disability, and this is what I'm trying to do with my life at 34 years old. So the small things mean a whole lot, and I have no shame in saying so. I don't think it works out if I have a whole lot of shame in saying, hey, I'm doing this for a reason. But truly, the reason I switched from doing videos to, streaming after I got banned from Twitch and I started streaming on YouTube is because chat is so important. Oh man, you have no idea. I've gone into my life a few times on stream, and, it boils down to, like, people always just want me to go to therapy, but, like, therapy helps you when you have problems with yourself.
It doesn't help you when other people are causing you problems and making your life unlivable that you can't escape and that law enforcement won't help you with. Um, very different things. And it, like, not things that law enforcement really can help with, just life situations that were out of my control that have trapped me, you know? And it's one of those things that a lot of people just don't actually understand to a real degree what I've been through. And that is good. I am so glad that nobody really understands what I've been through. Not very many people, at least. Because it's too much. It devours the human soul. It's not reasonably okay on any degree. Yeah, but I can't though. Like, I can live where I live under the circumstances I live under, or I can be homeless and die. It's public knowledge, obviously, because it has to be. I'm a registered sex offender. Short version of that I'm not going to get into right this moment, at least, is I was molested when I was 19 by a 13-year-old girl in my sleep, and because of the way the laws are written, I'm the bad guy. I was disabled in prison. I was also already mentally and physically disabled before that. My family, basically their concern was being able to control me, and they used money to do that by making sure that they controlled what I had access to and didn't ever have enough of my own money, to the point of when I had a fiance taking care of me, they took... Oh, don't start with Christianity on me, man. I got away from that cult, too. But they took her money, and they yelled at her for buying me stuff, saying that was their money that she was spending on me because I owe them so much. So eventually she left, obviously, because who the fuck wouldn't? I mean, not to say that I was a saint, like, I can't take care of myself. I can't physically take care of myself. I struggle to shower, I struggle to eat, I struggle to brush my teeth. But I can't get disability, I can't get assistance. So... And again, it's a lot, and, like, I've been to a psychologist in handcuffs, you know, taken against my will to see if I needed to be locked up for my own safety. And the psychologist was like, everything, back in 2017, everything you've been through, he says, I wouldn't have lived through it. I would have been done a long, long time ago. He says, you're still alive. He says, you've been suicidal since you were very young. He said, you're still alive. He says, if you go home tonight and do whatever you do, it's not my right to tell you. You have been through too much for anyone else to have any right to say what you do or don't do with your own life. If nothing else, you earned that. And this was a guy who was making the decision of, did I have freedom? And his ultimate professional decision was, yes, you have freedom. In fact, so much freedom that you should not have been brought here, because you've been through so much that you're not unhealthy. If you want to do this, if you choose to do this, that is actually the healthy choice. Like, it is what any sane person would do. Not to say that he wasn't saying I'm insane for not doing it. He was saying that the constitution of my mental health, the fortitude of my mental health, is borderline inhuman, in his words. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't necessarily always want to be surviving, but I also just quit trying to not survive, because I kept failing at that attempt. Yeah. Man, didn't I just say I wasn't gonna ramble about life being tough? Damn it. Sorry about that. Short point really is, like, I know a lot of people think life is tough, But the real moral is like, honestly, life's not that tough. And be really, really happy that life's not that tough. What's up, Josh? You probably just barely missed everything spilling out about my life based on one little statement, because that's how I roll. I've seen a couple of Joshes here. Have you been here before, Josh Cannon? I feel like yes, but I'm not 100% certain. You did, but I'm here now. No, first. Oh. You did, as in you did miss all of the drama I was talking about my life, right? And then, no, this is your first time here. Am I reading that right? Awesome. Oh my god, don't call me sir. For so many reasons, besides the fact that I'm just fucking old and I don't want to be reminded. Prison, jail, military. God, please don't call me sir. My fucking father. My controller almost vibrated off the desk. How? I find not a lot of people on YouTube are older than me. If you're younger than MatPat, you're probably not older than me. Oh, okay. Older than MatPat as well. God damn it, but MatPat is the internet's grandpa. I think he's 37, so... If you start a YouTube channel, are you the internet's great-grandpa? Just say, I mean, Grandpa retired. Also, what's that make me at 34? Like, clearly not the internet's dad. Am I the internet's uncle? You know what? Because of my background in history that I'm not gonna start up again because that's what you just missed me talking about. I'm definitely the internet's uncle. The worst thing is that's gonna stick. I mean, that was gonna stick whether I said it or not, though. Eventually someone's gonna be like, oh yeah, all of this about your history, you're definitely the internet's creepy old uncle. Just a little bit younger than the internet's grandpa, too, so that I can still be cool. God damn it. Yeah, I haven't been funny enough for you to hit that like button yet. I'll have to pull out a new comedy routine. Actually, I've written a couple of, since AI got pretty good now, I can't type a lot because of my shoulder. It turns out after 12 years, they finally diagnosed scapular dyskinesis, which basically just means fuck my shoulder, it's fucked, and it's gonna fuck me for the rest of my life. This is Turbo Golf Racing. But yeah, I actually wrote a couple of stand-up routines, basically kind of bullet pointing my ideas and my stories to the AI, and then it would spit back, here's kind of a draft, and I'd be like, okay, I like this, I don't like that, and it would spit back a next, etc. So yeah, that's been kind of cool. By the way, obviously, welcome to the stream. If I didn't say as much, I think I did. I don't know if 21st Century Paradigm walked out when I was like, hey, I don't have positive opinions about Christianity as a whole. Which I think is a very polite way to say that when someone says God loves you unsolicited. To simply say, just so you know, I don't have a positive opinion about what you've just said to me. So let's not start that conversation unless we want to, actually have maybe a respectful conversation. Like, so I love world religion. I love culture. I am a druid. I'm pagan. I'm a witch. I want to know everything about how people work in the world. So, while I don't necessarily have any favorable opinions about Christianity, I will absolutely have a open and respectful discussion about everything to do with culture. But that means, you're gonna be allowed to talk about your faith as much as you're gonna allow me to talk about, hey, so there was this thing that the government did called the Ecumenical Council that, like, basically created the Bible so that they could tell people how to religion. And they used the name of this rebel that almost fucking tore down their government, that the people already really liked, to be like, oh yeah, in this religion, this rebel is the highest of all highs. And they did it in such a way that no one could realize that this government that the rebel had torn down was the one claiming that the rebel was God incarnate, and also that now also God incarnate, in the name of justice and love and mercy, was giving them absolute power over the people. Just like he had said, just like the God before him did, his father, and he said, that's not such a good thing. But it's different because, like, he gave Peter power, and Peter moved through ordaining us, so we have his blessing. And, his rebellion was really just about getting the power into the hands of the right people, but not really about changing anything. There's just something messed up with the way that religion was created. Okay, I got that out of my system today. For today. Maybe. I might. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, y'all both probably scooted out by now with me ranting about that shit. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. Gosh, did I scare you off yet? Relaxing. Man, if listening to me rant is relaxing, I don't know. I guess I do have that kind of droning voice when I rant, though, unless I'm, like, yelling and screaming. But it's intentionally to stay neutral. Yeah, the things I have opinions on, I have extremely strong opinions, and they're for extremely strong reasons. And if I don't have extremely strong reasons to have extremely strong opinions, I'm probably not extremely affected by the situation. My life is pretty fucking extreme. Yeah, don't suppose you happen to have Game Pass, do you, Josh? Title of the stream. Well, you know, it is. The title is accurate, just to be. Hold up a second. So we're not. Okay, hold on. There. I think that worked. I'll look in a minute, because what I see is delayed. Yeah, that worked. The title is accurate. It's at 420 for a few reasons. One, and the main reason, is because I tend to not just play one game. I tend to play several games on any given stream. They're having a release tournament for this on April 4th, and I'm taking part in that. So, and just to be realistic about that, Big Overhand Right is definitely in the top 50. I'm pretty sure the other guy is in the top 50. He's certainly in the top 100. I'm sure I've seen him. Realistically, I'm about rank 1250. But at my rank, because the ratings are so tightly packed, I shift very rapidly on one loss and one win between like 1550 and 1250. But most of the time, I'm at 1250. Evan, one of the tournament organizers, and also one of the top 100, I think ranked like 98, 97, has challenged me to get to Challenger 1 before launch, which is sitting somewhere around rank 500. Yeah, sure. We're gonna try, why not? But yeah, obviously, unless everybody has a bad day, I'm not gonna win the tournament, but there's a $1,000 grand prize. So I've entered all 4 qualifiers because they said I could. They basically encouraged it because one of the qualifiers didn't have enough slots right off. Didn't have enough players to fill the slots. Well, it didn't seem like it would. That's 2 European or 2 North American and 2 European. So like I got to join even the European qualifiers and anyone. It's not like I'm not saying that's a treat. The way I said I got to join I'm so special, I got to do the thing. No. Uh-oh. Overhand disconnected. Oh, I just saw your other message. You do like to hear people's thoughts on things. Man, if you like to hear people share thoughts and rant, yeah, you're more than in the right place. If that's what you want in a stream, I genuinely, and I've never quite said it this way, but if that's what you want in a stream, I genuinely encourage you to hit that subscribe button, because that is the brand. Thoughts, opinions, and rants. Found the spot, friend. And gaming to boot. And some drums while we're at it. No, don't hit the top things. What happened to my ball? There it is. You're entirely... Oh. Definitely gotta take a potty break. I need to win one more time. Need to get ahead of Evan right there. See, so right now I'm at 1532, but like, win one more and I'll be at 1252. Okay, I definitely gotta take a potty break. I might play Diablo when I come back instead. Josh, if you're still around, let me know when I get back, or while I'm gone, how you feel about Diablo. Like I said, I rarely play just one thing on a stream. Gotta go check out the channel. Right on. If you're not gone just yet, buddy, appreciate you coming by. Thanks for the like. Sounds like you subscribed. Yeah, you did. Thank you so much for that. And if you look at the description down below, there is a link to Drumming Defiance, where I do drum covers. I will see you hopefully tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's Saturday. Be here same time, 4:20 Central. And since you're taking off, I get to make my own decision, and I definitely talked myself into Diablo. Oh my god. Okay, we're doing this live, guys. Watch me fuck with shit. Oh no, OBS just died. What? Okay, no, you're fine. Okay, whatever. We're just doing this all live, motherfuckers. What are you set to do at all? Okay? Scene, camera, target, preview. Great. Now. It's not fucking working. Oh, okay. Fixed it. Love that transition. It's so fucking cool. Oh, goddamn cool. Ah, yeah. Love it. Stream Deck. Oh, sorry about the pasty ass tummy flash. I was on my shirt. Take my trash out a week ago. Well, I turned off the camera effects, so I was gonna show Josh the stuff. Oh well. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay, it's gonna be a couple of minutes. Short little update, apparently, again. Leaving together, but still it's farewell. Maybe we'll come back. Who can tell? Guess there is no one to play. Leaving ground. Things ever be the same again. It's the final countdown. Almost whenever I'm stoned, that song gets stuck in my head. Fortunately, nobody gives a fuck, A, if you sing that song poorly, or how much you fuck around when you sing that song. It's just something universal about the final countdown that everyone's like, yeah, no, that's a bop, though. I feel like that's also true about, oh, fuck. Hold on. I have to do something embarrassing. To be fair, I don't know if anyone really knows the lyrics to this one. Got something to tell you. God, I don't think singing the verse people will put up with. But if you just like bust out into how's it go? Yeah. The Venga bus is coming, everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, into city disco. The wheels are still up burning, traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, come on and move your body. I don't think anyone will be upset no matter how poorly you sing that. I don't think I just offended anybody at all. Hey, update's done. Time. Oh my god. I feel like my computer just told me to stop. Maybe not? Can I like? Oh, there it is. Scan and repair. What the fuck? Oh my god, BattleNet. What the hell? BattleNet's not being normal at all, guys. Okay. I don't like playing this with the lights on. How bad is it gonna be if I turn them off? There's still sunlight coming in, so it shouldn't be too bad. Pretty bad. See if anyone complains. Is anyone complaining about the light? So, where the fuck is my sound? I don't have sound. Oh. My controller technically turned off. Okay. I don't know. Why? Okay. We're gonna get through the starting thing with her, where I get the construct at least. Hold up a minute, guys. Is that just the weather? Like, more honestly, though. It's just absolutely windy as all fuck. Sounded like there was some animal or something.
I cannot do that here.
No, I wasn't trying to do nothing. Alright, that's alright. And there's a thing burying me, so. Go do that.
Not while I'm in town.
I'm not in town. My computer was not happy about something that just happened.
The attack on the manor has
Oh,
left
shit.
many wounded, and our healing supplies are almost exhausted. Please, could you travel to Kerrigar and ask Corman the Alchemist to send anything he can? And tell him to hurry. Every moment is vital.
What the fuck? Where's my... Oh. Okay. Oh my god, guys. I was going insane. It changed my audio to my monitor at some point.
Goodness. You found one of them.
Oh.
Mistress Brega's works. I thought them lost during the attack. She was quite the scholar, you know. Thank you, kind wanderer. Little remains of her legacy. But these will surely countenance the good this family has contributed to Skosglen.
Okay, now then. I guess I want to come do this, right? Yeah. May as well do that. Yeah, now I can turn the music back down where I like it. Now that I don't think I'm going fucking crazy.
Keep moving, traveler. It's a bad time to be in Geagul.
Shut the fuck up.
This thing looks like it's been through hell. Let's see what we've got. A damned invoice. Oh, actually, possession.
Send them to the side!
Another one gone. Don't get killed.
I've just realized while reading some of those descriptions that I don't use any skills that actually consume essence so far. Oh no, I guess that, but I don't use that. That's just, it's there just as an item. And it's not bad, I use it. I'm using it right now because I'm experimenting.
I lack the required essence.
I don't really care to use it. Just not. I've made builds in the past with that skill built around it, but it just...
I'm not ready yet.
Go ahead and go down to that cellar, which is what I came over this way to do. I think I can summon more mages. That was kind of a hard choice, not gonna lie.
Greetings. I need more time. I appreciate that. Follow me.
Curious if they will. I sort of started standing there.
This must be it.
That's how extra lazy a Necro can really be.
This must be it. I'm not ready yet.
Screw it, why not? Kind of what I thought it would. Fuck me! What I get for just kind of fucking around and not paying attention. wondered if it would restart the fight.
What happened? Who are you? What are you doing in the gateway? What am I doing here? A demon? I am Ayuzhan of Kaldium, Mage of the Ashari. And the demon you spoke of? It is called Malthus. It has infested this place, taken it for its own. But it can be removed. I see you have a construct strapped to your waist. Is essential, designed to protect its charge. All it requires is a governing stone.
Wait, I can do 2 governing stones. Yeah. Right.
There we are. Now,
Now I really don't need to do anything. That construct is, for my level at least,
I worked alongside another
feels
mage
pretty built.
of the Eniath clan. So you've heard of him? He'll be pleased. The man always... Come on, then. Zoltan insisted on security. Security which Malphas has felicitously taken advantage of. This hall is rigged.
I'm not ready yet.
They really can't. I have a couple of speed engagements, and they really can't be timed. You're gonna take fucking damage in these.
Never build constructs to kill. This is the demon's world. I'll be better once we find Zoltan. The study is this way, assuming it's still there.
That's what I thought.
I cannot do that here.
There it was up by the stash. Okay.
Another happy customer. Well, let's have a look.
If you want the work done, let's get started.
Oh. Do it.
Good business and fortune to you.
What was it we created? Chain of Elements. Legendary amulet. Bada does things. I mean, it's not a hugely important bonus to have, but it's like, I have several spots I could put it whenever, but specifically... And you keep the aspect, right? No, I guess you use it when you take it off something. But I can take it back off of that one as well. To the best of my understanding. So I can pass that aspect. If I feel like it.
I'm not ready yet.
You are a priest of Ratna, or trained in their way.
Yes.
I see it in the shallowness of your breath. You learned much from your order. There. That's the study. Damn you, Sultan Kul! Answer me! She was not here. Men of his pride don't just vanish without a trace. There must be something. Dearest. Wait, who is that? That is me. I am an old man. How many years have I spent down here?
Fast asleep, alone, cracks in the walls of his mind. I took him. I built his dream anew.
Made me prepare for you. All you with strong tea. But I'm still here. I refuse to be a demon's puppet again. Give me a moment. I'll meet you in the gate hall.
Okay, what do I want? This one? What waypoint where? Oh, damn it. Where's the gate hall waypoint?
My dearest friend, you refused to listen to reason. So, I decided for us both. The loom is dead. You will find the tunnels collapsed, the siphons broken, and the ruins scoured. To rebuild it without me would take a lifetime. I hope you realize your mistake. I hope you abandon this dream as I have. I hope you join the Horadrim with me. And if none of that comes to pass, I hope you live well.
Malphas holds this portal shut. It is the only way down to the loom. I need you to travel to Skosglen. One of our vaults is buried there, a nursery where the constructs are created and kept. If the demon is producing more constructs, we need to know now. Normally, you could travel by portal, quick as light.
Alright, so I traveled to here. It's gonna be time to take a short break. Now, before I take off to that, okay, one of these skeletal priests. None of these are skeletal priests per se. I'm gonna have to look into that too. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit. Need to grab a snack, powder my nose, etc. Speaking of needing a snack, my snacks may have been delivered. Ooh, nice fight. Okay, let's go see if that's Yeah, my Amazon snack order got here. I got cookies, turkey sticks, and raisins. I gotta find a spot to set it all. Temporarily, at least. Alright. Gosh. That's truly what I wanted to do on Diablo. I think we're gonna play something else now. I'm just extremely like that today. Maybe one of the games that I need to be trying. No, no, I think no. I think I'm just gonna frustrate myself if I try to play that. It really is like I want to play something that is just fucking set back and relax. It's not gonna hurt my brain constantly, make me consistently engaged too much. And I keep saying golf, and then I'm like, no, but golf makes me angry. The idea of golf is great. Yes. Hmm. Do 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 do. Well, guys, I know it's only been 3 hours, which is pretty short still. But if I can't settle on something I want to play that my brain wants to do, that's just a matter of my mental health and taking care of it. I feel like 3 hours is a long stream on YouTube, though. Um. uh, Pirates would want. Give it like one shot. Holy shit. Okay, guys. Thing is, I know. Okay. Okay. Take care of one more thing, and then we'll get started with a game again. Seems like because it actually launched. that. I whew, had a spicy lunch. You know. So let's see how this looks. I may have just jinxed everything by trying to do that. Oh yeah, that's better though. Worth the risk. Wait, is it? Uh oh.
Gelben House. Und wie
Winning the lab.
Arden Grimmin. Shoot, darling.
I'm just gonna have a nice night. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care. Here's Friday. Yeah, tomorrow. All right. Bye.